Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we are going to discuss present continuous tense. So, as we discussed in the first video of the tense part 1, English tenses are 3 and each of the tenses have 4 aspects. So, this is the second aspect of simple present tense, present continuous tense. And we are going to discuss how a sentence of simple present tense is formed and which are the instances we can use them. Simple present tense can be used in an action that is in progress. Okay? An action that is unfinished. An action is going on. It has started somewhere. It is still going on. It is not yet over. Okay. An action which is in progress. An unfinished action. Okay. To put it in a simple way, an action that is happening right now. Okay. Which is happening. For example, I am talking to you. I am teaching you English. So simple present tense is one of the place to express that an action is in progress. It is happening now. Another instant where we can use simple present tense is in order to express your temporary situations. Temporary situation. See, in the part 1 video, in the simple present tense, I discussed with you that simple present tense is used in order to express your permanent situation. You remember? Permanent situation. Whereas here, in order to express your temporary situation, we can use simple present tense. I'm living in Tumkur. I'm living in Tumkur. That means as of now I'm living. Tomorrow we don't know. We don't know next year. So that is what it means. Okay. So in order to express temporary situation, we use simple present tense. Let's say I am studying French for this semester. For this semester I'm studying French. Maybe next semester we don't know. Okay. That is what it means. In order to express a temporary habits, in order to express your temporary habits, you please remember, in order to express your habitual action, that is permanently, we use simple present tense. Just a comparison. Okay, but a temporary habits, let's say, he is eating too much nowadays. As of now, he is eating. Okay, these days. Nowadays, these days, at that moment, we can use these words. Okay. In order to express temporary habits, we can use simple present continuous tense. As I told you, he is always complaining about food these days or nowadays. So this is a temporary habits. This might get over someday, sometime. So these are the 3 places we can use present continuous tense. An action that is in progress, which is happening right now. The second instant is temporary situations. I am living in Tumkur. And temporary habits. In order to express your temporary habits, we can use simple present continuous tense. Another instant for which we can use simple present continuous tenses in order to express definite future plans. To put it in simple way, the action that you have planned to do in nearby future. Let's say, I'm leaving this town tomorrow. I didn't say I will leave this town. I'm leaving this town tomorrow. I'm going to meet my friend next week. See, I am using the sentences. These sentences are in present continuous tense, yet it has the futuristic idea. So these are the four different areas or instances we can use present continuous tense. I said definite, future, plans, or an action that you plan to do in nearby future. These are the four different instances we can use simple present continuous tense. Now let us see how a simple present continuous sentence is formed. Okay. So the simple formula of simple present continuous tense is subject plus am or is or are plus V4 plus object. I hope you remember V1, V2, V3, V4. Yeah. The only additional thing that has come to our topic is these words, these three words. Okay. Before we learn the structure of present continuous tense, we must learn these. I hope you've already gotten what I'm talking about, right? So these are all. So we'll learn this and we'll come back to present continuous tense. Okay. So these are all actually called helping verbs. These are all helping verbs. Okay. So there are main verbs, there are helping verbs. So the helping verbs can be divided into two different kinds. One is primary helping verb, and another one is model helping verb. And of course, we are not going to study now. We are only going to deal with this primary helping verbs. You must have also heard these names, primary auxiliary verbs. Okay, let us learn these primary auxiliary verbs and go back to present continuous tense. Okay. So, primary auxiliary verbs, primary helping verbs are three. There are only three primary helping verbs. Let me write. I'm just using different color so that you differentiate. Be, do, have. There are three primary helping verbs. But the point is, they have forms. These three have different forms. Be has 5 different forms. So let me write it for you. Am, is, are, was, and were. It is not where, it is were. Okay. There are sometimes people tend to pronounce this as where. It is not where, it is were. Okay, every time you read a W, you must your lips must be like an oval shape. Where, what, but that doesn't mean the wristwatch. Wrist begins with W. Don't say wristwatch. It is wristwatch because W is silent. Sometimes English is funny. Yeah, you need to accept it. Okay. Am, is, are, was, and were. So this be has got 5 different forms, and do has got, of course, 2 different forms. Do, the one of the form is this: do, does, and did. Of course, even have has got another 2 forms: have, has, and had. So these are the primary helping verbs. One more note, you please make it. So this be has got 2 different tenses. Okay, this am, is, are. These are all present form. And was and were are past form. Please make a note of all these things. Here do and does are present form and did is a past form. Of course, have and has are present form and had is a past form. So let me tell you one more point. This do and does doesn't have any different, do not have any difference. They are same. I'll tell you when we talk about perfect tense. Okay. So these two are the same. Have and has give the same meaning, but the conjugation, of course, yeah. Okay. So these are the primary helping verbs. Let us conjugate these words first. Okay, these verbs, let us conjugate. The conjugation you have already learned, right? So we are not using again base form and all. We will just use V1, V2, V3 and V4. Let us take first B. The base form of B is B, am, is, are. These are the base forms. That is V1 form. And the past form is was or were. Okay? And the past participle form is been. I'm not talking about B-E-A-N, it is B-E-E-N, been. And the continuous form is being. You must be familiar with this word, being human. You must have. At least one of you will have this t-shirt. At least one of you. Being human. Okay? Being. This word you must have come across. This is the V1 form, V2 form, V3 form and V4 form. This is over. Okay? You're clear, right? I have to speak a lot about this, but due to time, we don't want to waste too much of time on this. Let us go to present continuous tense. Okay? So this is over. Let us go to do. The base form of do is do and does. That is V1. V2, did. V3, done. And V4 is doing. Doing. Okay, this is over. And let us go to have, has, and had. I'll just rub it off. So the base form of have is have or has. The past form is had. Past participle form is also had, and this is having. Okay. And at the end, let me tell you, as I said, helping verb. You must have already had this question. What is this helping verb? Helping verb, basically helping verb helps the main verb, supports the main verb in order to indicate tense, mood, voice and person. And sometimes, they can also be independent main verb in the absence of main verb, that is definite verbs. These verbs can also act as main verbs. Okay, I hope these verbs are into some picture. Let us go back to present continuous tense. Okay, so I said the rule, the formula of present continuous tense is subject plus am, is, are plus V4 plus object. I can also say here, instead of this, be in the present. You have to use the be form of the verb in present tense according to the subject. So let us take the personal subjects. I, you, he, she, it, they, we. Okay, we have the personal pronouns I, you, he, she, it, they, we. Let us add these helping verbs. I told you these helping verbs will help you indicate the person as well. Tense, person as well. Tense, yeah, see, this is simple present tense. Present continuous. And person, it shows here. Okay. I am, The pen is getting over. You are, and he, she, it is. They are, we are. See, it is easy to understand. I am, it is one person. You are, it can be one person or more than one person. He, she, it, this is third person singular, you know, right? So is, one person. They are, more than one, are. We are, more than one. Now let us add the V4 form of any verb. V4 form. So let's say, what is the V4 form of speak? Speak, spoke, spoken, speaking. Let us add speaking here. Speaking. You are speaking. He, she, it, speaking. They are speaking. We are speaking. Let us add an object. Let's add English. English, 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 English. Okay, I am speaking English. You are speaking English. He, she, it is speaking English. And they are speaking English. We are speaking English. So simple. Present continuous tense is over. To recapitulate, present continuous tense is used in order to express an action is in progress. Okay? In order to express a temporary situation, in order to express a temporary habit, in order to express a definite future plans. These are the four instances we use, and we discussed the structure of the sentence, and we also discussed helping verbs. In the helping verbs, we only discussed primary auxiliary verbs. We did not go to models. Let us learn models in some other class. And finally, I would like to thank all the people, all the viewers who have given a lot of support ever since I started uploading videos. Your comments, your shares, your likes, I am much indebted to your support. The same support I seek from you. I will request everyone to share this video. At the same time, please drop a like. If you like the video, it will be suggested to someone else. Please do like and try to share the video with your friends. It will be definitely worth watching my videos because you take so much thing to your house. I mean, there are plenty of take home things from my video. As I said again, if there are any mistake in my videos, in my language, of course there are plenty. Please try to accept as it is and help me grow. Thank you very much.